Patrick would never say the word love. So when he volunteers to read the poem for class that day, he does so only on the condition that he doesn't have to say that word. So he reads, and when he gets to that word, he pauses, looks at me, and waits for me to say it, love, before continuing. Sounds a little something like this. The saddest thing in the world has got to be when you love someone unable to provide the love and support you need. And actually do it like this dramatically, perhaps to fill in the gaps, perhaps to make my students laugh as I fill in the gaps. You see Patrick, he's one of the most talented students I've ever had. He scores his paint beautifully on the page like he's constructing arias for operas with poetry. Patrick makes sense of things, his remembering like his mother's drunk driving, her suicide attempts, going off a cliff with him at her side. After all, what kind of mother would want to leave her child behind? In another piece, Patrick calls himself a bird without wings. After class, apologizes for always writing such sad things, but he can't help it, he says. The teacher in me tries to create reinforcing messages like sometimes it's the sad things we need to write in order to release, let go, break down, and cry. I tell him maybe try to incorporate music. I know it lifts me. His response, but Miss Tanaya, I don't think I can sing. I say, baby, it doesn't matter whether you're on or off key. It's about honoring and using your voice. His song of choice. I believe I can fly. The next day, Patrick riffs between verses. I used to think that I could not go on, and life was nothing but an awful song. And he hits every note to the back of his throat. I can hear past anger turn into harmonious hope, and though he still won't speak it, Patrick sings it. Later he'll tell me there's a difference, but now I know the meaning of true love. Performing his piece inspires the quiet. This other girl who sits in the back of class raises her hand, says she also believes she's a flightless bird, but maybe she too can learn to rise with music. So she asks if she can share. No longer scared, she begins, someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me. Her voice leaps off the page, her cantatas are rage, written in jagged lines to release memories growing up in a household where her mother's boyfriends came into her room at night. And it was then, in the darkness, that she wanted to rise into flight, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. But they pulled off her wings. As the flower de-petaled, she goes on to tell us this continued from 3rd grade until just last year. We are in tears when she's finished. She rips up her paper, places pieces on her tongue like sacrament, thinking if she swallows the words, this simple act might save her. So I sit beside her, put a piece in my mouth too. I want her, then the class, to know that you don't have to eat your rage, pain, and sadness alone. But they don't know that I need to eat these words too to feel full, that once I lost a friend who I loved. When he killed himself, his body hung from rope like pendulum, marking the times I never said it enough. So today I make sure I speak, teach, pray, and say love, maybe even too much. I'll play love on repeat, my love, my love, my love, my love, when my students write pieces weighted in grief. So when the flightless sing, birds fly over the rainbow, then oh, why can't we share in the experience? The class joins in, puts pieces in their mouths too. Together we can dissolve the heaviest words, turn notes into chords to create a common chorus. I believe I can fly if I just spread my wings. Together we can all fill in the gaps for those who need help, not just saying, but believing in words like love. Thank you. Thank you.